Actually, some ridiculously positive news from my Arizona Cardinals, and you guys are going to be very happy with what came out. Today, we're diving into all of the injury updates from all the corners, from LJ Collier, and we're going to be just diving into everything. Absolutely insane. I can't believe the news we got today. If you guys haven't seen it, we're going to dive into this right now. Very positive. So if you guys are new to the channel, end up enjoying today's video, man, consider hitting that subscribe button. I post Arizona Cardinals and NFL content. If you're a fan of either of those, perfect channel for you. Let's dive right into the news, man. Absolutely ridiculous. First, we're going to let Jonathan Gannon roll the clip from PHNX Sports. This is what they got, and this is what Jonathan Gannon had to say about everything.
Couple updates that I'm sure you guys are itching at. Garrett Williams and LJ Collier will both go to IR. Potential for both of them to come back this year. Max Melton will be out there today. Will Johnson will not be out there today. And we'll kind of see how the week goes for those two.
Absolutely ridiculous. We got insanely blessed, and I mean insanely blessed, because Garrett Williams is going to IR, which is okay. He has a chance to return this season. He is not going to be out, which is insane. He has a chance to return. It's not 100%, but I would expect with the news we got today, he will be back at some point by the end of the year. Garrett Williams on IR. LJ Collier on IR. That does suck. He is a good depth player. Very unfortunate there. Our defensive line is pretty thin as is, and Darius Robinson has not performed, so we'll see what happens there. As you guys see, both can potentially return. Max Melton will be at practice, and Will Johnson will not be at practice today, but positive news nonetheless. I thought they all died on the field when everything happened. Will Johnson got sucker punched in the ribs. I was like, oh, probably just got the wind knocked out of him, maybe broke his ribs, something happened. Crazy unfortunate. And then he had a groin injury, which is a little more serious. I was like, hey, he'll probably get placed on IR, miss like 5 to 6 weeks. He's not, so we'll see what happens, but very positive news. I'm assuming he's either going to be playing in probably, if not this week, and not Thursday potentially, maybe the week after, or potentially Thursday. We don't know what's happening with Will Johnson, but very positive news. And Max Melton is back at practice. As you guys see, there's clips of him going around. This is fantastic to see, man. I'm very happy. Also, they're rocking the rivalry jerseys, if you guys notice that, in the helmets. I believe, at least the helmets. I don't know about jerseys, but they might be rocking white ones with the helmet. But Max Melton, back at practice, looks phenomenal. Love to see that. And per Tyler Drake, the Cardinals have signed Darren Hall to the active roster from the practice squad, placed defensive lineman LJ and corner on Garrett Williams on injured reserve. Also, some interesting moves, because this is what is going to happen in suit of this. So the team signed Boye Doe, cornerback who was with us in training camp. He knows the playbook. He knows the defensive scheme. Made 100% understood. I 100% understood why they brought him back. It makes sense. It's the only move that was logical to me by the people they worked out. They worked out Andrew Booth, Bartholomew, and Boye Doe. I knew as soon as I saw those names that Boye Doe, the guy that was been around and in training camp, will be here, and that Darren Hall will be elevated. I would still like to see a name back in this corner group. I don't know if that'll ever happen, because they're going to probably just rock with the young guys, see what they have, which is understandable. I understand rocking Keitrell, Elijah Jones, and Denzel Burke. That is 100% okay. But if they do struggle, bring in a veteran. And you got names. Asante Samuel not going to be here until late October, or be anywhere till late October. And Stephon Gilmore is currently a free agent, some guy that I would like to see personally. But if they are balling, they're balling. And Nick Rallis is a guy I do trust. Also, defensive lineman Zach Carter, to replace LJ Collier, was elevated to the practice squad. Or he was put on the practice squad, my bad. So that's what we got, and Elliott Brown has been released from the practice squad. So Zach Carter will take the spot of Elliott Brown. Boye Doe will be elevated, or potentially he is signed, and we will see what happens here. But very, very positive news. I don't know how to emphasize this to you guys enough. I thought Garrett Williams, when he connected with Budda Baker, was out of there. I genuinely thought he was done. So the fact that he is not season ending and just placed on IR for now with the potential to return, crazy. He'll probably be here if we can make a playoff run at the bare minimum. We don't know the severity. We don't know what happened. So that still hasn't came out yet. But we do know where they're standing, and it's standing in a good place. And Max Melton legitimately was hobbling, got carted off. I mean, he's chilling. Like, you don't got to give us jump scares like this. We thought we lost all 3 of our corners and Will Johnson would be back in like 4 to 5 to 6 weeks. crazy. And Will Johnson, he got sucker punched, something you can't really avoid when Jordan Burch just comes over and just freaking socks you. Like, you gotta just eat that. And he did eat that. That did not look like it felt very good. And then on top of that, he just goes out with a groin injury. So it's just like, all these things pile up, but I feel like we are just super blessed. You guys don't understand. You guys might understand. This is crazy news. I can't believe that it's just this. Like, yes, it does suck Garrett Williams will miss time. Yes, it does suck that Will Johnson's not going to play in this game, but Max Melton might. And at the end of the day, you got Keitrell Clark who's going to come in here, and probably Elijah Jones. Those are your three corners right there. That's solid. It's not fantastic. Like, the group obviously is way worse, but solid nonetheless. I feel like Keitrell is a baller. He balls when he gets the opportunity. Garrett Williams, that's going to suck, losing one of the best slots in the entire NFL, one of the best corners overall. He's out. But, you know, you can win games without it. Against a banged-up 49ers team, I think we might drop this one. I'm not going to lie to you guys. I'll have my prediction video out coming very soon. But it's tough to look at this game and just be like, hey, we're walk-away favorites. The secondary is banged up. We'll see how they perform. But if Max Melton is a go, I feel a lot more confident. We'll see what happens. I literally have no idea. But Darren Hall will be elevated. The preseason standout is here once again. I love Darren Hall. Super good guy. Places A double money signs off. Like, he is just a baller. When he gets the opportunity, he does the best he can. In preseason, did really well. Wasn't expected to even be here. And now the cornerback position is super thin with Bunting, Starling, Will Johnson, and now Garrett Williams out. Max Melton's status is up in the air, but I am expecting him to play. The fact that he's even practicing is a very good sign. With the Cardinals, we got to lock in. This is a huge division game. We got back-to-back division games, one on Thursday Night Football against the Seattle Seahawks. We got to kind of figure this thing out. There's no excuse, regardless how banged up you are. Darius Robinson has to step up and perform. That is a huge glaring point, especially if the secondary is struggling. You need to get that interior pressure. We just need to get pressure on the quarterback overall. Mac Jones will be the starter, I'm assuming. Brock Purdy will probably be out, and they are super thin just like we are. George Kittle will not be playing in this game. So we got to get this win. This is a very crucial game. I don't think you guys really understand. These next two division games mean a ton. So we got to walk away, find a way to win this one, regardless of how tough it's going to be. I'm very aware, just as you guys are, that division games are tough. But if this secondary can step up, I do have faith in Keitrell. I do have faith in Elijah Jones. Now, the fact Max Melton is good kind of takes the fact away that maybe we don't have to sign a corner. And if they do struggle and maybe Max Melton's not 100%, maybe you go get somebody. I was pro Stephon Gilmore, but now with this news coming out, they knew something that we didn't. We weren't working out corners. That was a good sign. We worked out those three. Boyedo is elevated. That's just because two of them are going to not be playing. And whenever Will Johnson's coming back, Boyedo is going to hit either practice squad or he's just getting flat out cut, depending on how we play. So regardless, very good news, very positive. You guys let me know down in the comment section below how you guys feel about this. I am actually stunned, but just fantastic. I feel great. So with that being said, that is going to wrap it up. Hopefully you guys did enjoy. If you guys did, consider hitting that subscribe button. I post Arizona Cardinals and NFL content. If you're a fan of either of those, this is the perfect channel for you. With that being said, that is going to wrap it up, man. Hopefully you guys did enjoy. It's been your boy Mythic. Peace out.